to Third Phase of Moon. My name's Blake Cousins, and we're going to go over incredible videos submitted for the first week of January 2013. For our first video, Manuel Sanchez, UFO hunter from Mexico, captures a metallic cube flying in the air. Now let's get to it right now.
Unidentified flying object. Unidentified flying object. Unidentified flying object.
For our next video, submitted by Dwayne Lovell, while driving in a passenger seat off the slopes of the Mauna Kea on the Big Island, he captures something quite incredible, a flying disc over a cinder cone. Unidentified flying object. Now for our next video, Gary Ablett captures something off the western coast of Australia with his GoPro Hero 3. What was amazing is that he didn't know what he filmed until he got home. Now let's take a look at this quick UFO darting in the sky. We want to thank Dwayne Lovell, Manuel Sanchez, and Gary Ablett for submitting their incredible videos right here at Third Phase of Moon. And if you're lucky enough to capture something incredible like these guys, submit it to us via Skype or Facebook, Third Phase of Moon. Keep your eyes on the skies, everybody. My name's Blake Cousins, and we'll see you again next time. What is that thing? I'm not swearing because I'm actually freaking out here.
Oh shit! Oh, that got so bright. Do it again, come on. Oh my lord!
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. My name's Blake Cousins, and we're live via Skype all the way from Australia. And we're gonna go over incredible videos captured by Dylan Securi from the Australian Phenomenon, and he's got a great YouTube channel and incredible videos, and I really want to thank him for joining us right here at Third Phase of Moon. Dylan, let's get to some of this incredible video that you shot in broad daylight. What was going on? What were you thinking? The people are watching it right now. Welcome to Third Phase of Moon, Dylan.
Thank you. Thanks, Blake.
Wow, this broad daylight sighting that we're looking at is some kind of cylindrical, bright light underneath. What was going on in this video? I don't know what it is. What were you thinking in Australia as you captured it?
Well, I saw it rising in the south, and I wasn't quite sure what it was. I thought it was a plane at first. then when I got to zoom in on it with my JVC, I just noticed that it was just dark and it just had a light at the bottom, and I'd never seen anything like that before. And I assumed immediately that, you know, I couldn't identify it, so I just left it as unidentified until somebody could try and identify it on YouTube.
Well, you know, you've been looking, you're basically a UFO hunter right there in Australia, and you've captured some incredible things. Tell us about what got you started looking in the skies, grabbing your video cameras, and capturing these anomalies in the skies in your area.
Well, what really got me started was my friend. He said he was afraid of aliens and extraterrestrial beings, and so I went outside for the first time to look at the stars, and I don't know, I just saw something that was there and then it disappeared. But when I looked at it, it was only there for a couple of seconds, like a light. But when I looked at it, it felt like I was staring at it for like 5 minutes. And then that's where it started.
What do you think about what you're capturing, what they are? Do you think this is military in action? Are they drones? Or is this something extraterrestrial in origin? The flight patterns that you're capturing on some of these things.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, because mostly what I've recorded, because I've seen a lot of planes, because I've been doing this for like 3 years now. You get used to spotting planes and helicopters pretty quickly, and most of these things I record because I notice the unusual way they move, and I try to get the best footage possible, even though with the equipment I used to have, it used to be really poor image quality. So I'm trying to upgrade more and more and trying to find out what these things are.
Well, Dylan, tell us what kind of equipment are you shooting these things with, and what kind of upgrades are you talking about for the year 2014? What do you expect to capture over there in Australia?
Well, at the moment, the equipment I'm using is a Yukon Ranger 5x42 night vision. I actually ordered it from America, and it's actually been pretty good. And it's sort of better quality than the 8mm tape I used to use. And hopefully for 2014, I'm going to try and build my own night vision.
Oh, shit! Oh, that got so bright. Do it again, come on. Oh, my lord.
We're looking at this video shot with nighttime vision technology, and Dylan captured, wow, this is a flash going on. What were you thinking with this bright flash? Wow, it's popping big time.
Well, when I saw it, immediately I thought, you know, I thought it was plane at first. That's my first instinct. But when it got extremely bright, I got to say that thing lit up the entire sky, even the atmosphere it lit up. I just don't understand what could possibly get that bright and be moving. If it's man-made, it shouldn't be able to do that.
Well, you know, the skies in Australia, there's so many incredible videos that are submitted right here at Third Phase of Moon, pretty much on a weekly basis coming in from over there. And you're doing it as an investigator. Tell me, have you brought in friends to do these UFO hunts, and what are some of the outcomes from these things?
Well, I have had a couple of friends. I was at my mate's house and we went outside, and I had my night vision with me, and they were like, "Oh, what's that? That's cool," you know, because I showed them the night vision, and because people had never seen night vision before, they really exploring. So we went out there, we saw a couple of strange things that we couldn't identify, and they've never actually seen anything like what we saw. Just a couple of lights that were appearing and disappearing, and then they got really hooked on it straight away.
Well, I want to get back to this daylight sighting. It's raining here in Hawaii, so there's a little bit of background rain noise coming down like cats and dogs. But I wanted to say that any kind of noise of any kind as you're filming this thing, what made you look up in the sky to capture it? What got your attention?
Well, basically, I was already out there looking around the sky, surveying it, because I usually do it mostly every night when it's clear. And I just saw it out, not in the corner of my eye, because I was looking towards the south, and I just saw it rising, and I thought maybe it's the International Space Station, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. And then when I got a good zoom in on it, and it didn't make any noise whatsoever as it flew over. And when it got into the horizon of the north, it just disappeared.
Wow, this is we're looking at incredible night vision captured by Dylan from Australia, and these things are absolutely moving very quickly in the sky. You don't see any aviation lights on them, no indicator, FAA rules. They're something that's basically unexplained, a UFO. You captured something, you're capturing incredible things. What part of the country are you exactly in Australia?
I'm in Western Australia, bottom left corner of Australia.
And are there lots of reports of UFO sightings in your area in the local media?
Well, I've actually searched up UFO sightings in Australia. There are some, but when I search up sightings in Western Australia, mostly you see the sightings that I've reported come up on like Google. So I don't think there's many sightings in Western Australia.
Absolutely. Dylan Security's doing a great job. Check out his channel, Australian Phenomenon. He's capturing incredible videos over his skies, and it's an amazing thing that he's sharing it with us right here at Third Phase of Moon. Dylan, any last words for the listeners and viewers watching this video? And you keep up the good work. Go ahead, Dylan.
Yeah, well, for everybody that's pursuing this type of hobby, or if you've really taken this seriously and you've been outside for so long and you don't see anything and you're starting to get frustrated, don't give up, because you'll eventually see something really amazing that will change your life forever.
Absolutely. Good job, Dylan. And he's exactly right. If you're not looking in the skies, you're not going to see it. If you're always looking, something's going to happen, because the activity is so great. We already know worldwide the major sightings. So Dylan, again, thanks for joining us right here at Third Phase of Moon. We're going to continuously follow your YouTube Australian Phenomenon. Thanks again.
Right.
All right, if anybody out there's captured anything incredible like Dylan Security right there in Australia, send it to Third Phase of Moon via Skype or Facebook. Everybody keep your eyes on the skies, and we'll see you again next time.
What is that? This thing here. Got it on manual focus. What's this thing? Oh, what the hell is that? It's got a cylindrical. What the fuck? Alicia, there's some weird object flying over me. It's sort of reddish. It's got a. Not really. Wait, where was that? What the hell is that thing? I'm not swearing because I'm actually freaking out here. I've never seen anything like that before. I'm gonna put you down, okay? Because I've got to really control the camera. So yeah, put the phone down. I don't know what this is, but I've got it on manual focus, so it's perfectly focused. Trying to follow this object. I don't know what it is. As you can see, there's something on the top of it saying black. It doesn't appear to be strobing at all. Appears to be a really strange colour, mixed between I'll zoom all the way out, mixed between, I don't know what that is, sort of like a yellow, and there's something on the top of it, and it was seen in the southwest, travelling north, trying to keep up with it as best as I can. I'm recording it with my JVC. I was just recording through video. Oh shit! Oh, that got so bright. Do it again, come on. Oh my lord! Oh, that is so bright. Oh shit! Oh my god! That is so freaking bright. I'm gonna signal back with my. I'm signaling back with my light on my camera now. Come on, get brighter. Oh, Jesus Christ. That thing's far away in the distance and it manages to get that bright. Oh, shit, man. Jesus. Oh, God. Now it's not even flaring anymore.
Third phase of the moon.
to Third Phase of Moon. My name's Blake Cousins. We're going to be speaking with a Navy veteran that served on the USS Dubuque in regards to an incredible sighting he witnessed in the Pacific. Hey James, thanks for joining us right here at Third Phase of Moon. I would like to get into detail of what happened aboard the Navy vessel right here off the Pacific.
So it was early autumn of '86, and my ship was the USS Dubuque. It was home ported in Sasebo, Japan, and we were out of Sasebo bound towards the South China Sea.
Could you go more in depth on the description of what you experienced that night?
Well, what we used to do is, after watches, eve watches, that ended about 10, 11 at night, we'd go above decks outside the ship, which we weren't even really supposed to, and we'd do exercise. We'd do a workout. And often we'd stargaze, because a ship at sea, a Navy ship at sea at the time, runs completely darkened, and you can have a great view of the sky. And what happened one night is I looked up and I saw what appeared to be a star at first, a bright star, but then it started moving in these incredible, flying across the horizon from one end to the other and doing these figure-8 patterns and circles, and it was just never seen anything like it.
Okay, so while you witnessed this, what was your reaction to what you witnessed? What was your prior thought of UFOs, and what did you do immediately after this sighting?
I had absolutely no belief in them whatsoever. I was baffled by what I was looking at. At first I thought perhaps it was a firefly above my head, but then I realized we were 2, 3, 4 days at sea in the middle of the ocean, and what I was looking at was very high up in altitude. And when I saw the motions it was making, I realized it had to be traveling at tens of thousands of miles an hour. It was faster than anything I'd ever seen, faster than even a meteorite. Tell
us about these angles that this unidentified object was, how it maneuvered.
It was, first it kind of rocketed back and forth, and then it started doing almost like an infinity pattern, if you will. Then there was some circles involved, and it moved crazily across the sky.
What was the response from your fellow shipmates to this experience you just had, and did they witness it themselves?
What I did is I went up to what was known as the 04 level, and that's where the lookouts were on the signal bridge. And I asked the guy on watch if he could see what I was seeing. I thought maybe I was seeing things, and he saw it too. But to my surprise, he wasn't really interested in it so much. He said, maybe it's a shooting star or something, and that didn't make any sense to me because it was just going back and forth. But he was totally disinterested in it. I was very surprised. Well, later in the week, I came across a message while working in the document destruction room of all places, and I saw that it was a report that had been forwarded from the Japanese self-defense force, air self-defense force, and they had been chasing a UFO off the coast of Japan, and they had some radar locks on it, and the report had specific information that they had targeted it with their radar. They hadn't apparently gotten very close to it, but they had radar confirmation of what they were chasing.
As far as the UFO phenomenon, what is your opinion on what the military knows?
In my opinion, the military knows quite a bit about what's going on. I don't think my sighting was the only one. I think our involvement, or the military's involvement, it goes beyond what most people can even imagine. It kind of scares me, to be honest with you.
We want to thank veteran James for sharing his incredible insight in regards to the matter that happened on the USS Dubuque. And if you captured anything amazing, you could contact Third Phase via Skype or Facebook. My name's Blake Cousins. Keep your eyes on the skies, and we'll see you again next time.
Third Phase.
Wow, look at that! Look at that, it's moving! There's a second one! Shit.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. My name is Blake Cousins, and we're going over incredible video just submitted from Krasen, Hristov, all the way from Varna, Bulgaria, who captured what it looks like to be a massive TR-3B in the night skies. Hey, thanks for joining us right here at Third Phase of Moon, Krasen.
Yes, thanks for being invited to talk with you.
absolutely incredible video we're looking at right now. Tell me, what was going on? What made you start shooting in the sky? And what were you thinking at the time when you captured this massive, you know, triangle object in the sky? Could it be a mothership? Go ahead.
Yeah. It was kind of, I don't know, mind-blowing. I saw the people's reactions. At first I didn't know what they were looking at, and then I noticed it and decided to film it. It was right in that's in the very center of the city, right there. But there weren't many people because it's late at night.
Wow, when you're filming this and you share this with your friends, what do other people think?
Yes.
What was going on when you captured this?
Oh, actually, I was kind of a pessimist until I saw it for real, because I don't know. But I've heard other people speaking about such things in Varna happening before. I never really believed it until I saw it.
Wow, so just right before this, in regards to the UFO phenomenon, were you a believer, a skeptic, and what do you think now?
No, I was more of a skeptic. You know, I never... Oh, now I think it was definitely something. It was mesmerizing. How can I explain it?
Absolutely. What do you think about, was there any media coverage in Varna, Bulgaria in regards to this? Was there any news?
No, that's what surprised me, because they didn't show it on TV or anything. And there was, after that, there was this police car close to the place, and they just told us to be calm and just go home or something like that.
So the police the police in the area just said disregard it, move along, and
yeah, because after it disappeared, people kind of panicked. So I think they were just trying to calm us down.
Wow, it does seem like there's an reaction right near the end of the video where people start to scream.
Ah, it's moving!
Yeah, because it just moved so quickly, and I just got scared because of the people's reaction around me. So when I started to run, the movie cut.
Wow, Krasen, this is an incredible video. What would you have to say to the people that would say that this is maybe a CGI or a fake?
What can I say? They can see it, and there are other people still there, so I don't know. Whoever wants to believe it will believe it, you know.
Absolutely, Krasen. We're looking at the video. We see no CGI effect whatsoever. This is a very, very genuine video, in my opinion, and whatever's up in the sky seems absolutely a massive ship. Krasen, I really want to thank you for sharing this incredible video that you shot in Varna, Bulgaria. It's incredible. Thanks for sharing it right here at Third Phase of Moon.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having this interview with me.
All right, everybody out there, Krasen just shared something absolutely incredible right there in Bulgaria. And if anybody was in that location January 9th, 2014 and caught something that night, send it to Third Phase of Moon via Skype or Facebook. Krasen, thanks again, and we'll be talking to you soon. Keep your eyes on the sky.
Thanks again. Bye.
Okay, now we're just going to play out this video for everybody to take a look at, and here it is.
Is that real, man?
Fuck, man.
Where did that come from?
Let's go closer. Let's go closer.
My
Is this real? What the fuck?
My God.
That's
Fuck.
It's out of battery.
Phase.
Must be real, man.
Wow, look at that. Look at that. It's moving. There's a second one.
Stay away, man.
Shit.
Be careful.
It's moving.
Look at them. They're moving. Be careful, man.
They're moving. Look at them. Come on. Oh, they stopped. There's 3 lights.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. And they're staying.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. My name's Blake Cousins, and in this episode, we're going over 3 incredible videos submitted right here. For the first one, Paul captures an incredibly bright and colorful UFO over Northern California, captured with his Samsung Galaxy 5. Let's get to it right now.
God, there's something purple. It was green. My wife saw it green, and now it's purple. We do not know what it is. Look at the sky over there. I kid you not, right, babe? It was green, and it came straight down. We thought it was a meteor. Look, it's purple. Now it's green. It's green and going straight up. Just let this, look, now it's hovering. Don't say nothing, let's just record it. It's descending at an extremely alarming rate of speed. That is, get my bearings here, it's really startling. And it went out. Oh, it's purple again. That's, man, rattle. That's northwest. We're behind the tree. Look at it, now it turned green again. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Oh, it's flying. It's now flying right above our fence line, going east, and it stopped and vanished.
Now for our second video, captured by Chris, of what looks to be maybe a reverse-engineered aircraft from alien technology. You take a look and decide, is this a military drone?
Third phase of moon.
Now for our third video, captured by YouTube channel Hit No Babies, of multiple UFOs in the evening skies. Could these be Chinese lanterns or something extraterrestrial? You take a look and decide. if you've captured anything incredible in regards to the UFO phenomenon, you can submit it to Third Phase. Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. My name's Blake Cousins. We're just going over Living Grace's video that was submitted to Third Phase of Moon yesterday of a bright, colorful orb in the night sky. But what was interesting, that one of our viewers noticed something odd in the video. Take a look. This video was captured 30 miles of north downtown Sacramento, just 10 miles south of Marysville. We've stabilized the video and added super contrast and zoomed in. Take a look. We just wanted to share this incredible video with the viewers from around the world. And if you've captured anything amazing, you could submit it to us via Skype or Facebook. We want to see all your videos. My name's Blake Cousins, and we'll see you again next time. Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. My name's Blake Cousins, and we're here with my brother Brent. We're doing something different right here. We're going on a ghost hunt.
There's extreme paranormal activity in these surrounding areas. Hopefully they come out tonight for us.
It looks like our contact has just arrived.
All right, Dennis, I hear that there's a lot of extreme paranormal activity out here. What do we expect to see?
Depends on your imagination, really. Voices, sometimes you get a little brush by.
We hear that there's sometimes you could hear like maybe babies crying off in the distance. Do you think we might pick some of this up while we're out here?
Not so much babies crying, that'd be more like pigs. But you'll hear voices, children laughing, and women. You don't hear too many men.
What about UFOs? I hear there's extreme sightings here over the skies of Hawaii. Is this a hot spot for UFOs?
Sometimes. If you look up in the sky, you're always able to see something up there.
All right, Dennis, well, let's get on the ghost hunt right now and see what we can uncover.
Shoot.
Dennis, can you explain to us, why do we need the spear?
Well, you're out here in the wild. You never know what you're going to run into at night.
What about your first experience here in the forest? Tell us about it.
Kind of hair-raising. The hair on the back of your neck stands up over here. We heard voices, my son and I. Kind of like children playing from tree to tree.
Interesting. Do you think the connection between the other world, is there a residual, entity in this area?
Yeah, it might be from people left over from years past. I've not come across anything bad. I've heard stories where things follow people home. So you got to be kind of careful where you go and what you do out here.
Dennis, I know that your Native American ancestry goes way back. Can you tell us in the native tongue of what paranormal activity goes by?
Yeah, they go by different words. They don't have one direct. It's Quechua, for one, okay, and Manitou.
The Manitou.
Manitou is mostly your spirit. Everything has a Manitou. Every living thing, every man-made thing has a Manitou.
All right, so what should we be looking for? Are we in the zone right now?
Anywhere, yes. Anywhere around here, we're in the zone. But it's got to be more dark and a little more quiet.
Well, let's wait for it. We're going to keep the cameras rolling, and hopefully we get something tonight.
We'll move on down here to the end where the blood is at.
The blood?
The blood, huh?
So what is this blood all about that you just mentioned a little earlier?
The blood is the smell in the air. It could be from past battles or from pigs that have been killed.
Are you talking about the ancient battles of Hawaii?
Yeah, there's been a few up here. There's a burial ground a couple gulches over.
Blake and Brent walk through the forest as Mr. Peters shares stories of Indian folklore and Hawaiian legend as they come upon the scene where the paranormal activity was centered.
So you're saying this is the spot, Dennis? Go ahead, tell us.
Yeah, everywhere around here, you feel it. Right here especially, there's a lot of action. This is the old chicken pit right here.
Let's take a look at it.
All right, Dennis, we're in the basic hotspot. Can you tell us what the suggestions are that we do right now?
Well, usually if you're in your hunting mode right now, you're quiet, okay? Unless you have the dogs, but we just listen. And you hear things.
Blake and Brent interrupt production for a 20-minute period to see what they can sense.
When it gets a little more dark, a little more action for the nighttime activity. But for voices and paranormal,
Wait. Do you hear something? There's something coming in from that direction over there. Do you hear that?
There you go.
I see. Shh. I hear it right over there. You hear that? It sounds like a machine.
Look, my hair's rising off my skin right there. This is kind of cool. Something's going down right now.
As the camera crew struggles to work through an overwhelming odor, Blake and Brent continue to interview Mr. Peters.
Shifted, and we got, I think, pigs in these gulches, and it's very obnoxious smelling. We're gonna have to deal with it, but
it smells like death, big time. Is this?
It's the decay.
Could it be a ghost? I know ghost residue can leave off smells. Could it be a ghost, or do you think there's something dead in the
smell
gulch?
goes away, then I think it just passed by you.
Okay, well, let's listen for sounds again.
Actually, it is going away.
It's gone. It's gone. It was just here. There's death, a smell of death, and within a minute, it's gone. Something's going on weird here.
It just walks on by you.
What was that?
It'll walk right on by you. Sometimes you get a brush by.
No, it smells. I don't smell it anymore right here, and it's actually a little cooler than it was.
Yeah.
I could feel that the temperature has just dropped a couple degrees.
While Brent is speaking to Mr. Peters, there is an observance by the camera crew in the distant tree forest.
All right, the cameraman has just notified us that he's captured something while Brent was talking with Dennis. We're going to look at it right now and zoom in on it so we can take a look and share with the audience. You're just telling me that on the other side of this gulch is where the power becomes more evil?
A couple more gulches over, there's more activity. It's more spooky. It's not like here you hear the women's voices, children's, and they're laughing and giggling here. On that side over there, they're more hair-raising, the kind that'll follow you home.
Do we want that to happen? If we're going to prove something on Third Phase of Moon and our viewers, maybe we should push the envelope. Or
And get
what do you
to-
advise that?
Well, that's a trip. That's a hiking trip back in there.
I see.
Okay, well, it's getting dark. We might have to save this for another episode, but we've already heard some crazy things. And
Absolutely.
sounding like children laughing, just like
dead
you said.
smells passing us by. If it was a dead smell, it would have stayed with us.
Yes.
And it seemed to have walked by us.
We're going to go over the audio and go over some of the EVPs that we possibly have captured already. And who knows, we might have captured an anomaly already on videotape. Let's keep an eye out and ears a little bit more and see if we could hear more paranormal activity.
Shoot.
I see. Shh. Follow me. Dude, there's something. I just heard something move in these things, in this guinea grass.
Yeah. You gotta be careful.
Now we're going to our next callers right here at Third Phase of Moon. Welcome to Third Phase Radio 503. Tell us where you're calling from and what's your name.
Well, I really don't want to tell you where I'm calling from, but I have some video that I'd like to share with you, and I think you find it quite interesting. I didn't realize how interesting it was until after I took it home to put it on my computer and saw it on the big screen.
Absolutely. This is what Third Phase of Moon Radio is all about. What was your name again, and what are you about to send us? And can you send it to us via Skype or Facebook? Get on there right now. You can submit your video, and we'll take a look at it. Go ahead. What was your name again?
Okay, my name is Mark. My last name's Omer, and I'll send it to you via Skype. think you find this quite interesting because I really can't make it out. I was just, I'm a photographer that likes to deal with nice pictures, in the sky and stuff. It is beautiful. And I saw one part, and it was looking really nice. And, the sky was like opening up, and the clouds were like separating.
Wow, we're looking at the video right now via Skype. I'm not exactly sure what I'm looking at. It is a beautiful picture. Tell me about what we're looking at. It looks like a portal's opening, a beautiful sunbeam, like the finger of God's cracking open. Tell me, I'm not exactly getting it right here.
Well, if you look at it, you'll see that, it's really beautiful, and it's like that light just came through. And watch it. After a few seconds there, you'll see like a boomerang-like object go into it, and it totally disappears. It just vanishes. It's amazing. And I thought that was kind of strange because it happened in, a short amount of time.
Okay, Brent's, hold on a sec. Brent's zooming it up. We're going to take a look at it. Just stand by, Mr. Omar.
Pull it up. Look, Blake, it's definitely a boomerang, and it's coming up from the ground up straight to the hemisphere in the God's light. It's incredible, Blake.
Okay, now I'm seeing what you're looking at, Brent, and it's not a bird. This has a directional path.
No, it's a strange object, and it just popped out of nowhere. And like I said, after it happened, it just disappeared. Everything closed up. It was like one of those shows that you see on TV with the doors, like
Mr. Omar, what were you thinking after you saw this video? Were you a believer in extraterrestrial ET, or did you have an open mind? Were you a skeptic?
Well, I've never believed in any of these UFO sightings and stuff like that, but after seeing this, it did leave me questionable. And I am now in a point where I'm looking at it and thinking, well, hey, there may be other life around the universe besides us.
Well, these windows of opportunity, UFO videos come into Third Phase of Moon every day, every single day. Photos from around the world, videos, and sometimes, it's only a 15-second. This one lasted for about 4 seconds, but you just had the mind to capture something quite incredible and beautiful at the same time. What made you pull out the camera?
Well, to tell you the truth, I was just taking photos. I usually do when it comes to sunset or, sky photos that I can use to do photography and make nice pictures for postcards, that type of thing.
Mr. Omar, stand by. I think Brent Cousins has a question for you.
Thank you, Mark. Outstanding footage you've captured right here, and you say that you're a photographer. Can I ask you, and we just want to be straight up here, are you familiar with Photoshop or Adobe After Effects? Is there an effect? Are you pulling off an effect, or is this real deal? Tell me your history.
Well, I use Adobe Photoshop and stuff like that, to emphasize my photos. But I don't get, anomalies like this that pop up and show up like that. I've never had anything like that. And so this is the first time. This is not something that was, as expected when I took the photo.
Well, this is quite incredible. We're live on Third Phase Moon Radio, sharing incredible stories, videos, and that's what's so important. And I think that's what Third Phase of Moon's all about, is people are calling in, sharing their videos and stories, and afterwards we do these radio shows, we post it to YouTube, and then share the videos that the whole world could watch. Mr. Omar, I really want to thank you for Brent's. We're going to zoom in and analyze this video closer and closer, but Mr. Omar, I want to keep in touch, and we'll get an interview. Maybe if we could get you on a Skype interview in the future, but this is incredibly breaking news. Mr. Omar, thanks for sharing this right here at Third Phase of Moon.
Well, I hope that it'll help you to, I don't know if you guys can figure out what it actually is, but I hope it does, show people that, there is extraterrestrial life out there, because I've seen it and I've never believed in it before.
Wow, well, now it's time to open your eyes, and everybody around the world open your eyes as well. And if you're like Mr. Omar that's out there capturing incredible, beautiful sights around the world, and you capture an anomaly in your photograph or video, and you think it's amazing, like this video, in my opinion, submit it to Third Phase of Moon via Skype or Facebook. And Mr. Omar, any last words?
Well, I just hope that you guys can make sense of it, because I can.
Well, I think we're going to get a lot of comments. There's people from around the world that have been abducted, have incredible videos and insight. Myself, we're going to take a look at this. I think it's a possibly reverse engineered military technology going on right here, or maybe a portal jump into a different dimension, but that's my opinion. What was that, Omar?
I said, wow. I'm just baffled by what it may be.
It's an exciting capture, and the world is an exciting moment at this time with